for Nikki Hess. A rare error for Hess, just her fourth of the night. She's been so good this evening. And the point goes to San Diego. Daniel, again, the great service player, will come back behind the line. She fires it across. Hess. Out to Edwards on the slide, and she goes cross court. Down and good for the Broncos. Katie Edwards with her eighth for Santa Clara, the freshman of Marymount High. Here's Nikki Hess on to serve. At 10-6, Santa Clara leading it by 4. That one sneaks over the net. Kickenbacher quick set looking for Finley. Up and good for the Toreros. So Alasia Brown will check back in. Hunter Jennings for the moment will check out. The libero in the second, making the third set for USD. One set apiece in the early goings. San Diego took the first in come from behind fashion. That one off the block and good for Edwards. And Katie Edwards has notched her ninth, the 6'2 freshman, the former Sailor. She'll check out. Natasha Calkins will check in. And on to serve is Danielle Rotman, the junior libero from Santa Barbara. 11-7, Santa Clara out in front. USD took the first set. The Broncos get the second. Alasia Brown. What a power shot from Brown. And for Kristen Kickenbacher, the freshman, a veteran, set right into the middle of that net. Just putting it on a tee for Brown. And in the 6'2", Gianna Bonomi and Alexa Banker will come back in for USD. Kickenbacher and Kennedy check out. Brown has just notched her fifth for San Diego. And this is Gianna Bonomi to serve. Going for Hess, saved by Jennings. Bonomi up for Banker with the changeup. Mead, middle of the line. Jennings, great save, but not enough for San Diego. (12-8) Broncos out in front by 4. Kirsten Mead has rotated all the way around to serve and set. Now the freshman from Valley Christian. Too far. Well, Santa Clara has had 6 aces tonight. That was just the 5th service error. And San Diego has neither an ace nor an error behind the line tonight. Lozic. Quick set far side. That was Clayton, but it goes off the block and too long. So Clayton able to tool it for the 7th kill. 13-9, Broncos in front by 4. Here in the third set. Sabrina Clayton, the sophomore. Daniel. Alexa Banker off the touch, but Mead is there in the back row. Now Rotman up for Hess. Jennings right there for San Diego. Here's Bonomi. Backset coming, Banker. Looking to go cross court, and a violation coming. A point to San Diego. So, the Toreros will come back to 13-10. And Hunter Jennings will be behind the line, the sophomore. 4 digs here in the third set. Come on as the libero. Quick sets. That was Calkins. Now this is Daniel to the far side. Blocked away, but in. And that means the Broncos have their 14th. A nice job defensively by Santa Clara. Subs on both sides. Sophia Lavin will come on for Marve Daniel for San Diego. For Calkins, it is going to be Mary Shepard for the Broncos, and she'll be the one to serve at 14-10. Lavin is on for USD. Here's Shepard. Bonomi. Right to Finley in a beautiful horizontal set from Gianna Bonomi. Line drive right to the 6'4 junior, Kanace Finley, who is the tallest player on the floor for either side, Finley. And she's able to get that one down to make it 14-11. This is Kristen Giggenbacher on to serve and set for USD. Mead, quick set for Edwards, through the block. Katie Edwards just very, very dangerous in that middle spot, the freshman at 6'2". That is her 9th. And now her 10th, in fact, for Edwards. She's been deadly this evening. This is the San Diego native, Taylor Milton, the left-hander, high into the air. Left-handed jump serve coming. Jennings the first look. Gickenbacher up for Finley, has to go with a change. Overpass. Gickenbacher once. Lozich. Now Finley. San Diego a little bit out of sorts, but same thing for Santa Clara. Nobody in system here on the rally at 15-11. Kennedy once or twice into the net. Lavin on the roll shots. Mead over on 2. Gickenbacher right there. 15-11. Overpass. The joust won by Mead. Santa Clara trying to get in. Edwards blocked by Kennedy. Up and down for the point. What a rally for San Diego. And Jaden Kennedy picks up her 8th for USD. Now, Lavin will check out. And Marve Tanya will come on to serve, the freshman from Istanbul for San Diego. 15-12 here in the third set. Each team winning a set in the opening 2. Santa Clara leading the third. Miscommunication. Have to bump it over. Gickenbacher now quick set for Finley. Oh, and a miscommunication setup for Santa Clara led the Toreros. Set things up for the 6'4" junior transfer from Fort Collins, Colorado from Oregon. Kanace Finley. The timeout is called at 15-13 by Santa Clara. As San Diego comes out of the timeout, and they will serve behind Marve Tanyel, the 5'10" freshman from Istanbul. 2-point lead for the Broncos here in set number 3. And now Hess has to back up on this one, go cross court. Jaden Kennedy off the block. And it's Edwards and Hess, the top 2 attackers tonight for Santa Clara, combined defensively for the Broncos. And they get the point for the 11-win Santa Clara Broncos on the road here against USD. 16-13. Jennings, Gickenbacher right next to the net. Finley. Jennings. Back set coming for Kennedy. Too far, recovered nicely by Rotman. Cross-court action too far, and San Diego grabs the point. So here's Kanace Finley now for USD. 6'4", second on the team with 131 kills coming in. Finley has 7 tonight. Mead over on 2, and for the second time, she's 2 for 2 tonight on the attack, and she gets the point for Santa Clara, 17-14. Broncos out in front. Great move by the freshman setter, Mead, out of Valley Christian High School. Jennings. Gickenbacher to Brown, just too far. And it was really, but indeed it was long. And it's an 18-14 advantage for the Broncos now. Danielle Rotman, the junior from Santa Barbara. Daniel. Gickenbacher to Lozich. A double-team block, though, right there for Santa Clara. And Calkins leads the way to combine with Mead and force the timeout. 19-14 Santa Clara. Right back for set number 3 action on USDToreros.com and the W.TV. 19-14 is Santa Clara out in front in this third set. You can stay in touch with Torero Athletics everywhere you go. You can follow on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and USDToreros.com for nonstop information and behind-the-scenes looks at all USD sports. On Twitter, it's at USD Toreros, or at USD Volleyball for that matter. And now, Danielle Rotman will continue to serve following the timeout called by San Diego. 19-14 Broncos with the lead. Each team taking a set in the early goings, 1 apiece. Kristen Gickenbacher, the freshman center, up for Kennedy, and the freshman middle blocker from Ontario, Canada, notches the point for San Diego. to make it 19-15 for Kennedy. That's her ninth. And in the 6-2 that San Diego has transitioned to in this third set, Gianna Bonomi, the senior, is on to serve and set for USD. Mead. Down and good for Natasha Calkins. And they're the first to 20. Same margin as the previous set at 20-15 now. Mead. And a miss hit by Brown gives the point to Santa Clara on an ace. 21-15. That's the seventh ace of the match for Santa Clara. Banker on the second touch. Lozic will have to roll it over. Bit of miscommunication on the Santa Clara side, though. And Milton will have to do the same. Now, Jennings, Bonomi, over to Alexa Banker. Off the block and good for San Diego. 21-16. Sophia Lavin returns for Marve Tanya to play up front for USD. Banker, Brown, and Lavin up front. Bonomi, Jennings, and Lozic in the back row. Here is Lozic to serve the senior. Calkins, right to Jennings. Brown, quick dive. The miscommunication for San Diego, but Elijah Brown does a great job to save that one. Now Hess down the pipe. Same thing on the other side for Lozic and USD. Into the net. Clayton, a rare miss hit, and so the Toreros are back within 4 at 21-17. Sandra Lozic, the great six rotation senior, will continue to serve. 8 kills in the match for Lozic. 122 coming in, but that point goes to Santa Clara. And the Broncos lead it 22-17. This is Sabrina Clayton, the sophomore, the leading attacker coming in for the Broncos. She has 8 in the match. Great balanced attack tonight for Santa Clara. Here's Lavin, up for USD. Too strong. Down for the point for the Toreros. And Lavin picks up her first for San Diego. It sends Hunter Jennings back to serve, who leads the team with 17 aces on the season. The sophomore libero from Costa Mesa. 22-18. Calkins blocked away by Finley. Free look Jennings. Bonomi. Into system for Lavin off the block. And that's 2 in a row for Sophia Lavin. Great energy brought by the sophomore from Elisa Viejo. Lavin with back-to-back kills to make it 22-19. USD back within 3. Here is Jennings once more. And she just clears that good line drive serve. Off the block, it's Baker who notches it for San Diego, and a timeout called by Santa Clara. 22-20, USD back within 2. We're right on back for set number 3 and 1 apiece on USDToreros.com and the W.TV. 22-20, Santa Clara out in front in this third set, but Hunter Jennings continues to serve for USD. The Broncos have just called their second timeout in this third. Each team with a set victory, 1 apiece, here tonight at the Jenny Craig Pavilion in San Diego. Jennings will throw it across. Milton fires away. And the left-hander picks up another point. That is her 6th tonight for the Broncos. And it makes it 23-20. A well-timed break by John Wallace, the 16th-year head coach at Santa Clara. And now on to serve will be Mary Shepard, the sophomore from Hillsboro, the St. Ignatius product, at 23-20. Jennings. Bonomi throws it up looking for Lavin, and Sophia Lavin continues her great run here in the third set for San Diego. Great energy for USD rotating in. That's the 3rd kill for Lavin. And in the 6-2, Kristen Giggenbacher and Jaden Kennedy will check in for the Toreros. And it will be Giggenbacher to serve and set with USD down by 2, 23-21. Pivotal points here in the third set tonight. And here's Giggenbacher. Into the net, and it won't be returned.